How's it going, gamers? It's your boy Nathan here. Figured I would drop you guys with a freaking little hidden gem of two trades that didn't go so well today and yesterday. I know I didn't upload a video yesterday. In fact, I haven't uploaded a video at all for I think like 5 days, 3 days now. Is that a freaking mosquito? The hell? Did the camera pick that up? Anyways, like I was saying though, for I was rudely interrupted by a damn mosquito. I haven't uploaded a video. I've just been doing other things, working on other projects, working on something that should hopefully help a lot of you traders out there who are, trying this stuff, trying to trade through prop firms, make some freaking money and whatnot. Finally get your payout. So I'm pretty excited about finally making that video. Whenever I'm done with it, I'll definitely release it to you guys. But in today's video, we're kind of focused on the trades that didn't go so well. In fact, trades we missed today. So without further ado and wasting anybody's time, let's go ahead and just freaking lock in. Let's do that. So I hope you guys are having an amazing freaking Tuesday. It is Taco Tuesday today, so be sure to get your tacos in today. Monday. We'll start off with Monday because we'll review the trade. Why even went bad? Which, if I'm not mistaken, it's because apparently Trump spoke or he tweeted something about closing the Strait of Hormuz or keeping the Strait of Hormuz open. Basically like a war threat, in other words. And that just completely messed everything up for me. So yeah, for starters, we're gonna mark out this low right there, and we're gonna mark out this over here because we're not too sure if market will even tap in there or whatnot, but that's our high. So we mark out the 9:30 session as well as our kill zone, which is 10 a.m. typically. Within the 9:30 through 10 a.m. zone, nothing really happens for me to, take a trade. If it does happen, I'm going to hop into the trade, but, 9 times out of 10, or at least 8 times out of 10, I don't have anything I can really work with within that 9:30 to 10 a.m. zone. So yeah, so now we go, well, for starters, right, let's see what we got going on right over here. So based off of the market direction and whatnot, let's look at the higher time frame. Of course, higher time frame is still saying that we're going down. Gotcha, bitch. Got a lot of blood. Jeez. Louise. Now we just can't scratch at all. Interrupted our video. Okay. But yeah, 4 hours. We're still going for the downside, as you can see, based off of current candle direction. Top back in the 30. Okay, let's go to the ES. Let's see what's going on with the ES. Oof. Oh God. I don't know if you guys can see that, but from here, from 20 to 7, I want to say, should we do 5:30? 20 to 7, now we'll do 7. As you can see, that big drop. We'll close this so there's not too much noise going on in the background. So literally from here, big drop. Finger slips. So yeah, from there we get a big freaking drop, right? I mean, you can see the difference right over here. From there to there, there to there. Okay, I mean, that should be pretty freaking obvious for you guys. Like, look at that. And look at that. Oh, wait, because we weren't doing shorts. We were going longs. Because this is exactly what I saw from 10:30 to, I want to say that's like 1. 10:30 to 1:30. Okay, 10:30 to 1:30. Look at that. Different freaking directions. Oh, wrong one again. Different directions. This is clearly, I was thinking of today's trade, but this is clearly, oh, I don't know why I didn't show up, but this is clearly, as you guys can see, a freaking bullish SMT. Okay, cool. Now we go into the smaller time frame because we need to look for an actual decent place we can go off of. Okay, so realistically, we're gonna test this little zone right over here, see if market respects it. If not, we're gonna have to look elsewhere. Probably. So we got a 30-minute. Because I'm gonna be quite honest with you, I just wanted to test that and see if it was gonna respect it before we went even lower. I think we went as low as this one right over here. Or is this one? It's one of these two. We'll find out in a bit. I'll just mark them just for fun for now. Okay. So we wait for market to freaking start. So as you can see, hang on before we get ahead of our horses real quick. As you can see, well, Nathan, for starters, right? You have a freaking bullish SMT, right? But market opened bearish. So you're like completely wrong. Your analysis is completely wrong, right? Okay, let me teach you guys a little freaking trick that I know behind my sleeve. Now, it works about 95% of the time. That 5% it probably won't hit, but 95% of the time, you can almost count on this to occur. If you have, and this can go vice versa, but if you have a freaking bullish SMT, but market opens with a bearish momentum, it no longer, disvalidates or invalidates, just disvalidate isn't a real word, but invalidates that freaking SMT, okay? If market opens with a bearish trend, that means later it is going to be freaking bullish. And we're not talking about like, when market's an Asian session, like the DOIC, obviously, market on the after hours, it's going to fill the rest of the orders that are still in the market. No, we're not talking about Asian. We're talking about literally later into the New York session, it is going to reverse into a freaking bullish. All of this is just a bunch of retailers that are selling their positions and trying to find a cheaper place to go, a discount price, right? This is like the PD arrays, right? Based off of PD arrays, that is exactly what is going on. So the SMT, if it goes in the direction like early session, then we're most likely going to trade the opposite direction. That's how kind of like my trade goes and whatnot. So for a lot of people that, try and copy my strategy point for point, that's just one thing I do want you to take note of, that not every single SMT that I mark out is going to play off automatically when session opens. And if it does, that means that we're either going to continue in that direction or we're going to look for a freaking reversal based off of, other confluences and what zones are respected or what zones are disrespected. Does that make sense? Cool. Let's go back into this trade. So we wait for, okay, so it does break through. This is actually what I wanted. Hang on. So it does break through. So then I'm pretty sure. I can't remember which one it was. I want to say I marked out of this right over here. Is my AirPod about to die? It's on 4%. Lovely. Okay, I want to say it was this whole thing right over here. Or no. I don't think I did that. I'm pretty sure I just went off of this block right over here. Okay. Cool either way. So market makes its little fun maneuvers and we don't enter up until we get a little confirmation. I want to say it was like off of right here is where we decided to enter. Nope, we're not doing shorts, we're doing longs. Let's see. Because it tests our zone again. And yeah, our order gets filled right over here. Order filled. We put our 30-point stop loss. Realistically, you always want to go. This is another rule. This is honestly, well, this trade could have played out amazingly, of course. But this is another thing too. And I'll probably make a video since I got nobody asking me for my freaking strategy. I'll play a video or I'll make a video going a little deeper into the strategy or just going overall, like just little rules and whatnot that you should probably hold yourself accountable for. Reasons why we probably for sure should have avoided the trade. Whenever you enter and the stop loss is, 30 points in a greater than 30 points overall, right? If it's less than or equal to 30 points, it's a solid trade. If it's greater than 30 points, it's not a good trade to take. And if you do take it, you're going to have to decrease on size as well as what your, risk reward average. It's like Sun Tzu. I forgot the way the quote goes, but you have to choose your battles, right? You have to choose your battles and whatnot. And you have to be very precise because think about it. You can either lose a lot of money or you can get the chance to make a lot of money. Which one would you prefer to do? Lose a lot of money or make a lot of money? So you have to choose your battles wisely. In this case, although theoretically we would have clicked the trade, it just wasn't a smart trade to take because I was going off of this wick right over here, right? And I just decided to give myself a little fun leadway like that and go for a freaking 1 to 5 right there, right? And like I said, the trade was clicking. We were going good. We were about to freaking hit take profit and boof. Right there, we get stopped out. All because Trump's bitch ass tweeted. So we end up losing this trade. In fact, we ended up losing way more than we wanted to. We lost I think it was 400 something. It was literally a total 433, something within that area. We were risking 177, so a total of 2 trades and whatnot. And those 2 trades ended up becoming 5 trades. So we lost 5 trades right there, 5 valuable trades. And yeah, it was just upsetting. But as you see right over there, we would have hit this freaking trade if we didn't get hit by this crazy ass displacement candle. But I mean, that's how it is. And it probably would have continued. No, yeah, it would have continued. Could have got almost 7. Yeah. Oh well. But yeah, I mean, that's why that trade went bad. Honestly, if I really wanted to, because I believe market then just from here it starts maturing and it just goes straight downhill from here. If I really wanted to, right, go into the trade, this would have been our new zone right here. And we would have just waited for market to test the zone. If it does, right there, which it doesn't. I mean, it's okay. It would have been a perfect sign to log off either way. 5 trades is a lot. Okay. Yeah, that's how that freaking trade played off. And then today, don't tell me about it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I low-key did get FOMO a lot, mainly because my order did not get filled whatsoever, like a bunch of freaking times. We'll just wait and let it play out. My order did not get filled a bunch of freaking times. So we were low-key getting FOMO. High-key. Not even low-key. High-key getting FOMO. Let's see. Pretty sure. Can I do that? Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. Probably not lean away from the camera. Cool. So, same thing, 30-minute. Mark out that little area right there. Realistically, I mean, you could do this little consolidation bits, right? We'll just do that because that's when the big move occurs. It breaks through this one right over here, so we know for sure it's continuing up. Okay, cool. Now we got that out the way. Let's look for a decent SMT to determine the area we will be striking today. Okay, let's go to here. Okay, 10 to 830. Where are we at? 10 to 830. Boom. 10, 830. So look right over here. This one's almost touching that. And this one, huge noticeable difference between the two. So this is clearly a bearish SMT. We get that? Cool. Okay. What are we looking for? Either for this zone to get hits, or this one's really, realistically, this one's not even that big, but we're looking for that zone to get hit. We go to the smaller time frame to look for, you know, the smaller stuff. That candle, or that, yeah, that candle right over there. Right here, it would be this whole little junction right over here. Oh, like that. Cool. You get that? Okay. So then we let market run. Perfect. We open with a bearish candle, but when you look at that, market is now consolidating. Okay? So what does that mean for the freaking SMT? Does it, you know, does that mean if it's consolidating, does that mean, you know, you're wrong completely and you should just quit? No. No, if it's consolidating, that should give you for every instance that we are for sure going bullish. Okay? We're going to go off of this now. Why? Because we saw this big, massive bearish candle to the downside. Okay, cool. How do we also know this one's a solid one? Well, as you can see, market just keeps on trying to retest it. Okay, cool, no problem. Let's just wait for a candle to go up here. And look, it sure does. Okay, well, we're going realistically, we're just going off of these. Our order was put right over there, and we're going for shorts. Stop loss. And look, this is literally the perfect demonstration, as I was mentioning earlier about the freaking stop. So right here, as you can see, it's like a 17 point. You just go roughly 5 points above that. I like to go a little more baller. I'll do 25, right? For a total 25, for a total 5. Realistically, that's all we need. We don't need to be greedy. But, little Johnny, we missed this trade. You see? We missed this trade. We missed this trade. I was so upset. I'm not even going to lie to you. I was so upset I missed this trade. And to put the cherry on top, we tap this zone, but go the opposite direction. Now, why didn't we trade in this? Unless we were trading like into the 1 minute, right? Like right over here. Unless we were trading into that. That's the only, you know, I guess, reason why you would want to take the trade. But since we're not trading in the 1 minute, we're doing the 5 minute, this doesn't count. Because the rule is, as soon as, you know, oh, you get a blue candle, you wait for 50% of that blue candle to get hit. In this case, realistically, I should have just put my trade right over here. This is my mistake, my error. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was being a bit kind of stingy and whatnot, and I really wanted that premium discount price, which is right over here. So then our stop loss would have to be 30 points, because realistically, where are we at right now? It's like almost at 31 points. Yeah, I just wanted my stop loss to be a good 30 and whatnot. Realistically, I could have just put, because after this wick right over here, you could just go off of that one, and you still would have got filled and done like a 30. And you still would have got filled. So that was a mistake. And the thing is, it kind of market goes back to that little area and whatnot. Weird. I only say it's weird because this candle was not that high. Because I remember my order did not get filled. So I don't know if this is like a glitch from or from TradingView or one of them is delayed. But my order did not get filled. So that's how I know this is fake. Because I remember the market taps into that zone one more time before it decides to do a full-on reversal. And it gave me like the craziest FOMO ever. Yeah, because then it breaks through that. Yeah. Because I remember literally would have got filled right over here. Oh well. Well, the point is, whoops, we would have got a freaking 1 to 5. But when we did enter, it was already too late. Because as soon as it like tapped into the 50% zone, then we go for a short. But we end up getting stopped out, and that was just a straight up FOMO trade. But yeah, I mean, that was basically how market played off these past 2 miraculous days for me. And, you know, I'm not going to freaking win all of them, right? I would lie to you if I sat up here and said, oh yeah, I'm freaking 100% win rate. No, I definitely have my losses. I think so far, because I just started a like brand new quote unquote journal. So far we've lost 3 trades out of 5, and we've won 2 trades. So I mean, we're doing all right. Not the best, but we're doing all right. But yeah, like I said, as the month matures, we will definitely be getting all of it back, because the way market ended, it did end up breaking through this right over here. It ended up breaking right over here. Yeah, right. Hang on. And my AirPod died. Oh, is this up to date? I could have sworn that it broke through this 4-hour. I guess not. I guess it's not rejecting. For you rejection block people out there, you got a rejection block right over here. Oh, I guess it was ES that broke through it. Okay. Well, never mind. Don't listen to me. Yeah, but I mean, like, look, it's right over here. It's making, the W's. So it's definitely gonna beat this peak right over here. I genuinely could have sworn that this made a higher high, or at least here in the NAS, but weird. Okay, but yeah, I mean, that's my freaking review, trades and whatnot. Hope you guys enjoyed this freaking video. If you did, please do me a favor and leave a big thumbs up. If you guys have any questions or concerns, any suggestions, if you want me to dive a little deeper into my strategy, exactly how it is book to book, how, all the freaking rules go and whatnot, I can definitely make a video on it. Other than that, you guys have an amazing freaking day. I am going to go, I'm debating right now, either going to the gym or going home and eating, because I am starving, but we'll see as the night matures. Anyways, you guys have an amazing night. Have an amazing day. day or night, where whatever time zone you're at. And yeah, you guys all take care. Keep an eye out for the video of how to make your freaking payout, how to get your first freaking payout. It's gonna be a video I'm gonna work really hard on, so it would be great if I got all the love and support with that video. And yeah, anyways, gamers, y'all take care. Have a blessed one. Good day.